A roaring river splits the jungle of Blackridge Valley under a storm-dark sky. Mist rises like ghosts from crashing water. Ethan stands at the riverbank, gripping the wooden staff, while wind snaps the green field jacket. Benny swings from a bent tree branch, scanning the rushing current with narrowed amber eyes. Max steps forward, enormous feet sinking into wet mud as the rope harness creaks. Hopper studies scattered stones near the shoreline while whiskers tremble. Luna lifts elegant head sharply as silver bells on vine anklet chime softly in warning. Sky circles high above the river, cutting through gray clouds. Sky cries out that movement waits beneath the water. The surface suddenly explodes. Crunch rises from the river with armored scales glistening like wet steel. Crunch snarls that no one crosses the river without a price. Chase lowers body close to ground as blue scarf flutters violently. Billy stomps hoof against rock, stubbornly glaring toward the snapping jaws. Daisy shifts weight nervously as saddlebags sway. Pip flutters above Ethan, shouting that rushing straight across means certain danger. Ethan raises hand, calmly signaling silence, while I study the width of the river. Ethan says, with steady determination, that brains will defeat brute force. Buzz and Tiny Swarm hover near Ethan, forming a buzzing halo. Tilly slowly approaches water edge, observing current with thoughtful gaze. Tilly says patiently that speed will fail, but balance will win. Nico cracks knuckles, eagerly glancing at distant, overhanging branches. Crunch slams tail against water, sending waves crashing onto shore. Water sprays across Ethan's face, but Ethan refuses to step back. Max trumpets, loudly challenging the river monster. Crunch snaps, massive jaws inches from Max's trunk. Luna suddenly freezes and whispers that the current shifts strongest near the center. Hopper hops carefully onto first flat stone, testing stability. The stone wobbles violently. Hopper leaps back, heart pounding. Benny laughs nervously, then spots fallen logs tangled upstream. Benny shouts excitedly that floating paths can be built. Ethan nods and commands teamwork with sharp, decisive tone. Max pushes massive fallen log toward water while muscles strain. Billy wedges horns under smaller branch, levering it free. Nico bounds high into air, grabbing hanging vine with powerful legs. Nico secures vine to log, creating rough hand-cut. Buzz and swarm around knots, sealing gaps with sticky resin. Tilly instructs calmly to angle logs diagonally against current. The team adjusts logs as water crashes against wooden barrier. Crunch lunges forward, biting one log and splintering edge. Chase starts along shoreline, distracting Crunch with quick feints. Crunch spins furiously, chasing blur of golden fur. Sky dives, low screeching near Crunch's eyes. Crunk recoils, snapping at empty air. Hopper discovers half-submerged stepping stones hidden beneath murky foam. Hopper calls out that smaller friends can leap stone to stone. Luna steps slightly on the first stone, testing balance with elegant precision. The stone holds firm. Daisy lowers heavy body, carefully stepping onto secured log. The log trembles, but Max brazers from behind. Ether moves last, scanning every movement with tactical focus. Pip relays skies. Aerial updates, shouting that Crunch circles back. Crunch charges again, smashing into floating path. One anchor rope snaps violently. The log tilts dangerously. Nico leaps across gap, grabbing free rope mid. Nico secures rope to tree trunk with swift wrap. Buzz and Swarm reinforce Nath. Instantly, Ether yells encouragement as water roars louder. Max pushes final log into position, forming narrow bridge. Hopper hops quickly across stepping stones, reaching far bank first. Hopper cheers triumphantly. Luna crosses gracefully, bells chiming with every careful step. Billy scrambles stubbornly across logs, nearly slipping but regaining balance. Chase sprints over narrow path in a blur of gold. Daisy inches forward slowly, breathing heavily. Crunch surges upward one final time, jaws wide open. Max slams trunk into water, creating massive splash that blinds Crunch. Ethan lunges forward, grabbing Daisy's saddle strap, pulling firmly. Nico braces rope with full strength. Tilly calls out calm directions, guiding final steps. Daisy reaches solid ground just as log collapses behind. The bridge shatters and rushes downstream. Crunch roars in frustration as team stands safely on opposite bank. Silence replaces thunder of fear. Ethan turns toward team with proud, determined expression. Ethan says that courage grows stronger when shared. Buzz Swarm dances in golden sunlight, breaking through clouds. Skylands, briefly folding powerful wings. Allie emerges from shaded tree hollow, watching with wise approval. Ali states calmly that rivers test unity before granting passage. The team gathers, catching breath. Chase laughs in relief, nudging Benny playfully. Benny grins, wiping river spray from fur. Luna suddenly stiffens. Luna whispers that fresh footprints mark the wet soil ahead. Camera lowers to reveal large clawed prints leading into dense jungle shadows. The wind shifts, carrying distant, unknown growl. Ethan tightens grip on wooden staff. Ethan says quietly that the crossing was only the beginning. The camera pulls back slowly as team stares into dark, tangled forest. Footprints disappear into thick vines of Blackridge depths. The jungle swallows sound. To be continued.